It is 5:45. Let's look at the Schumann without zooming in and see what the energy is. We still have lots of blue on the graph, which I'm really enjoying. I hope that you are really enjoying this energy too. Let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. Looking at the graph, beyond all of the blue and the calmness on this graph, there is energy coming in now at like 20 megahertz here. Very small and subtle, but it is still there. If we look over here at this 14, this little squiggle really caught my eye. It reminds me of like a caterpillar or an inchworm. I don't know why, but it looks like it's just kind of crawling on top of the other energy here, which is why I felt the caterpillar or like inchworm energy. Up here in these lower frequencies of 5 to 8, and then 0 at the top here, there's a lot of things happening. To me, when I look at this, beyond the fact that it looks like a city to me, because it looks very three-dimensional, it's very matrix looking. I do feel this is more that we are being shown that the matrix is kind of breaking down, peeling away. We're beginning to see how behind the curtain, we're beginning to see beyond the physical and seeing what we've felt this whole time. You know, because we feel that something's off, right? But it's just a knowing. There's no logical explanation for it. It's just a knowing. And while those knowings are typically accurate, having concrete information to say, oh hey, that's why that felt off, because that person did this or this person does this. That's what's happening. Looking at the Kumiana, we did have a break from all that heightened energy yesterday, but then we have this black line. I will let you decide for yourself if this is just missing data or a timeline jump. To me, this is a timeline jump. We're pushing forward, especially with all that high frequency energy that came in yesterday on the Kumiana. And then after the jump, more heightened energy, which is where we are now. Look at what it's doing up here in these really high frequencies. It's beginning to graph. Things are happening. And here's the strips just so you can see. This was all day yesterday. We had a little bit more activity, then it got quiet. And then here we are now. Message from Spirit. Nothing remains the same forever. It grows or dies. Where you water, things will grow, especially weeds. That's why love is important. Spirit is once again talking in riddles. Anything else? Yesterday I was like, or the other day I was like, please no riddles. Today, no, we get riddles. I mean, they do a great job at creating visuals, and it is important to tend to your flower beds, so to speak. I talk about this in my book, if you want to get it. Read about my life, transformation. It's available on Amazon. The link is in my link tree. But it is very important to tend to your garden. Internally and, you know, an external garden. Energetically speaking, I feel like we're walking towards the edge of something. Kind of like we're walking towards the edge of a cliff and we're about to jump off the cliff. But instead of jumping off the cliff, something's going to happen and like raise us to a higher vibration or frequency. So you may be a little anxious from that. Unknown energy. I don't know exactly how to explain unknown energy, but it's just that feeling you get when you're going somewhere new and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to expect. What should I do? Da, da, da. You know, we have all these like random questions, and then you get there and you're like, wow, this isn't bad at all. Why did I freak out and panic that whole time? Continue to ground, taking a walk, getting your hands in dirt. If you have houseplants, there's meditations you can do, meditation music you can listen to. There's just a whole number of things that you can do. Relax, realign with yourself, dig your roots into the earth, connect with Mama. Like a tree, I like to think of us as trees. I hope that you have a beautiful day.